is bricking it, and they're having to hide this from people around them. They don't want people to know that they're panicking or they're worried. Something did not work, or something was cleansed away from you or someone in the collective, meaning that you have all of these positive things coming in for you. That's why we have My Life is Sweet right at the end. We start off here with it's time to be brave. So someone's frightened. This is not just panic. This is frightened. They're scared. They're actually fearful. You have calm amidst the chaos in reverse. So they're really freaking out. This person is freaking out right now. With release your power in reverse, they don't have any. And I think that's what they're realizing, is that they don't have any, and it's really scaring them. They're having to keep this to themselves though, with glamour, intrigue and drama. They're not wanting people to know what's going on here. And I want to get into why that is. Why are they having to hide this? You then also have magical space clearing time in reverse. Something that you have done recently, or something that you have been repeatedly doing over the coming months, or over the last, let's say the last 3 to 6 months. Whatever you've done has continuously removed anything that they've been sending towards you, because this is like spell work. This is hexes. This is curses, jinxes, evil eyes. Whatever you want to call them. They've been sending a lot, and they're really panicking and really frightened by some sort of result that, rather than it erupting into flames, for example, it just fizzled out and the flame went out. There's something going on with the ritual, and the ritual was not accepted, or the offering was not accepted, and it's really frightening them. You have My Life is Sweet with the fairy bee. Okay. No, you are completely and utterly protected. Oh my goodness, you've got here, take care of yourself, and it's upside down. And we've got we're here underneath. Shut the front door. I think I need to do the second load of these cards. I was going to just leave it as this, but we're here being here with take care of yourself. They have something attached to them. Whoever this is that was trying to do you dirty, that was trying to send things towards you behind your back to bring in ill will or harm or whatever it may be, listen, they are bricking it, because it's all going back to them. We're here is so flipping scary when you put it down next to the calm amidst chaos in reverse. Whatever it is that's attached to them is really frightening them, and I heard it may be frightening their dreams as well. We have endless regret, obsessive grief, replaying the past, and negative nostalgia. So this person here is gutted. They're absolutely gutted, and I don't feel like they're gutted because they've done something bad to you. They're gutted that it didn't work, and now it's happening to them. Look, the signs are with you already. My goodness, tell me about glamour, intrigue and drama. People can see through their lies. People can see through their lies. Yeah, they've been blocked from spirit. They've been blocked from spirit. You have here new skills, advanced training and rapid improvements, and it's in reverse. Yeah, they lost out. They've literally lost out. So they're having to hide this as well. There was definitely an aim or goal was to take something that was supposed to be for you, and it has to do with study or mentorship, with being guided in how you learn something new, and they didn't get it. They've been shut out. They've been cut off. And you've got time for spirit. Wow. No. Oh my gosh. The more that you cleanse away with love and not with malice, the things that are sent to you, the more it's cutting this person off from the divine, the more it's cutting them off from their third eye, from their, their sacred sight. Look, I will show you who to trust. And you are on the opposite end of that spectrum. There may have been a point where someone here was questioning if they could trust new people coming into their lives, and rightly so, because at that time you did have frenemies or foes or whoever it may have been trying to come in to see you fail. Whereas now there are new doors being opened, and these new doors can be trusted. The people that open the doors can be trusted, and your spirit guides are going to tell you who it is that you can trust. And while that's happening, this person here's got something attached to their back, and they can't get it off in any way, shape or form. Change is natural, good, and yes, it can hurt, and it's upside down. This is like trying to stop the tower from falling, even though change is necessary. My name is Bronwyn. This is Bronwyn's Cove Tarot 111. If you are new to my channel, welcome in. It's really good to have you here. If you are a returning subscriber, soul family, it's good to have you back. I am going to be ringing a bell just to cleanse the space around us. If you have any type of sound sensitivity, please turn down your listening device in 3, 2, and in 1. I am going to take a sip of my tea as well, but my camera is really close to my mouth. So if you don't like the sound of gulping, keep the sound down just for a second. Okay, where would you like me to go? There. Where? Okay. Top or bottom? Top. Let's have a look-see. Tell me more about what's going on here. What does the collective need to know about this person? And I'm getting a distorted feminine energy coming through. There is a specific distorted feminine energy. Now, please know that if I say feminine, masculine, especially to those who are new to tarot or new to my channel, I'm not picking up on genders. I'm actually picking up on the energies, and the energies that are the most predominant in the person coming forward. It's really up to you whether or not you assign a gender. You don't have to. Do not force the fit if it does not resonate for you. Okay, tell me what's going on here. Okay, yeah, the party's over. This is not fun for this person anymore. It's not fun for this person anymore. They enjoyed before sending things. There's something here about like a power struggle or wanting to be seen as powerful. It's almost like an ego trip, but like a power trip. This person wanted to be seen as being more powerful than you. So they're not telling people around them that things aren't working out for them. Because I feel like this person has boasted very much in regards to their achievements, in how clever or intelligent they are, specifically when it comes to spiritual work, esoteric, witchcraft, anything where it's like, well, I can make my spell bigger than you. That's what I'm getting here. Tell me about this take care of yourself in reverse. We have Justice coming out. We also have the Chariot, and we have the Fool in reverse. Okay, they're frightened because this is not just in the spiritual realm. It seems like this is in the physical realm as well. They may be getting caught for something here. The Chariot is about movement as an action, as well as it is about healing. It feels like someone's ancestors are coming down, beating down upon this person. Maybe not ancestors. What is that energy? There's the energy of like, I don't know, is it like, what is the name? What is the name of the energy? The ferrywayman, sorry. Is it the ferrywayman or the ferryman who will take people's souls from one side of living to the dead, but you have to leave 2 coins, 1 for each eye, for payment across. Otherwise, you know, your soul will never be at rest. Now, please correct me or remind me, what culture is that from? Because I can't remember. Is that Irish? I don't know. Anyway, I'm getting the energy of something coming to collect. It's coming to collect with this "we're here." And I think that October time is running out for someone here. This person that keeps sending you spells, time is running out for them. And I mean time is running out like within their life. So this person could be sick. They could be very unwell. We have the Queen of Swords coming out here. So whatever energy is coming to collect, it's whatever they say it's almost like it's gospel. There's no changing this person's mind or this energy's mind once it's made its mind up. Tell me about the endless regret, obsessive grief. Thank you. We have here the 8 of Swords. Okay, yeah, this person feels very, very trapped. They feel like there may be something feeding off of them, like actually feeding off of them. They're exhausted. There may actually be something feeding off of them. They've definitely got something attached to them, and it's not this energy that's coming to collect. It's something else. It's something separate. Tell me more about this, please. Tell me about glamour and intrigue. Thank you. We have here the 9 of Swords in reverse. Okay. This person may be seeing it as a bit of a relief that they haven't actually gained what they thought they were going to get from you, because it seems like too much of a chore, but they don't want to say that. This person's very, very prideful. Tell me about a time for spirit with magical space clearing. Hello. And we have here the devil coming out. Holy moly. They may have the devil on their back, or they have a demon on their back. Oh no. So when one opening closed, like when the connection to spirit closed, another one to the devil or to a demon opened. I heard it was already there. It was already there. Tell me about I will show you who to trust. Please and thank you. We have here the King of Stones coming out, the King of Pentacles. So this is to do with business. This card also wanted to make itself known. This is the Queen of Stones. Wow, okay. So this is a real balance and alignment when it comes to your finances, when it comes to business acumen, money, wealth, being able to nurture this and grow this, making the right decisions in business. I love this. You've also got Empress coming out. So there's a lot of harvest coming towards you. And it seems like, and I don't mean this in like a horrible way, but whoever this enemy is, they're getting their comeuppance. I don't really like pointing the finger going, nah, you're down in the mud. But this person is literally getting their comeuppance. And I heard how the roles have reversed. How the roles have reversed. Tell me about the Justice, please. What do we need to know about this? We have the Fool coming through. This is something new. And it was that way, but it flipped itself around at the last moment. So I don't know if there is some sort of new bit of evidence, or if this is a new investigation or a new case altogether. This person may have thought they got away with something else. This person's very meddling. They're very meddling. They're very annoying in that they're like a dog with a bone. They would not give up on trying to take you down. I know that jealousy is involved. There's a lot of comparison involved as well. This person doesn't like that you are either the fairest of them all, or you're more powerful than them, because love always wins. I know that's very, very cheesy, but I do believe that. I really do. Tell me about the Queen of Swords, please. What do we need to know about the Queen of Swords? We have here the Ace of Stones. So the Ace of Stones is an investment. It's investing in something here. It seems like there are quite a few energies here who are very interested in attaching themselves to this person that just would not let up, would not leave you alone, would not stop trying to. It's not like they were just trying to take your energy. It's like they were siphoning your energy in some way and then using it for themselves. They've got a lot of different energies now that are interested in them, and I think October is going. I think that's the countdown. Something's going to happen around All Hallows Eve to them, and I think they know. Tell me about the Eight of Swords, please. Thank you. We have here Six of Spears in reverse. Okay, they really are stuck. And I think that this is representing not just the spiritual or esoteric, as in they've got some sort of demon on their back and it's scaring the crap out of them. There's something legal going on. There's some sort of evidence that has been stuck to them. And I did a reading very similar about that, where the word stuck was used quite a lot to explain both what was happening in our realm, in this very dense realm, and then what was happening in the higher realms. This person is like, I don't know, they're like blue tack. They've just got, everything's been stuck on them. Tell me about the Nine of Swords in reverse. Thank you. We have here the Three of Stones. So there's some sort of relief here that what? They've been working with others. There were others here. Tell me about the Three of Stones. Can I get some clarity on that, please? Thank you. We have the Three of Swords coming out. We also have the Hanged Man. This person seems to be very happy that they do not have to go ahead and do whatever this, I heard internship is, meant some sort of course where you are being mentored. They're happy that they don't have to do this, but they are upset that they have not been able to stop it for you. This person has they've bitten off more than they can chew when it comes to you. I don't think they realized how not only protected, how very protected you are, but how strong you are. Mentally, emotionally, for some physically, spiritually. They did not realize how resilient you are, and how much that if you get knocked down, you're going to get back up again and be like, you know what, if you're going to aim at me, make sure you aim and keep me down, because otherwise I'm coming for you, or my spirit team's coming for you. They're over there quivering, shaking in their boots. Seriously. Wow. They underestimated you big time. Three of Swords, grief, loss, sadness, not using logic when they should be. And I'm putting this down over the Devil. Okay. Oh, this person has something over them that is like feeding from their grief, or feeding from their sadness, feeding from their pain. And this may have been an energy that they were actually directing towards you because they hold it within themselves. But you don't hold that. And it's not to say that you have not experienced loss or grief or pain. And it's not to say that you don't experience those things now as well. But there's a different vibration to it when comparing between you and whoever this person is, simply because you aren't ignoring your pain and just acting from it. And sometimes we slip. We are, you know, we're spiritual beings having a human experience, and sometimes the human experience is really hard. Sometimes we slip and we act from our pain, but we are conscious enough and aware enough of ourselves to be like, whoa, 1 second, what happened there? Even if it takes a day, an hour, you know, a week before we go, whoa, 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 what happened there? Let me have a look into that. Let me pour some love into that. Let me heal that. This person has not been doing that. So they have all of this energy all stored up, and whatever it was that they were trying to send towards you that was supposed to eat from you is now eating from them, and is calling in all of their cousins and brothers and sisters and being like, come here, main course, main course. You have the Hanged Man. They were trying to block some sort of financial growth for you that comes in through a mentorship or an internship, some sort of course here that you would be learning and growing and expanding your mind. I'm hearing expanding your mind. What have we got here? Seven of Stones. Seven of Stones is going down next to the Queen of Stones. Okay, so whatever it is that you're going to learn with this training coming up, it's going to help you have better business acumen. It's going to help you have, I don't know, a better understanding of how to nurture and grow money or wealth or prosperity, whatever that may be for you. More than anything, it feels like this person didn't want you to have it. Rather than it just being like, I want this for myself, it's, I didn't want you to have it, because then if you have it, you're going to be better than me. Now, do you want me to take 1, 2, or 3? 1, okay. Just so you know, this is called the True Emotional Oracle card. I did get it from TikTok. I actually love their Oracle decks. Now let's see what we want to know. Yeah, you've got fake busy coming out here. This person is busying themselves. They seem to be pottering around, busying themselves. Or they know there's a countdown and they don't want to look at it. It's like they are ignoring calendars on purpose. I have a feeling that when it comes to October, or when it comes to more or less trick or treat time, this person is no longer going to be with us. They're not going to be with us anymore. Okay. What do we need to know about this, please? It's a time to be brave. Thank you. Side hustle is coming through. What is this person? Okay. This person's getting in trouble for their side hustle. Whatever their side hustle is, it obviously is not legal, or there are parts to it that they have ignored. Like, for example, if you decide that you're going to be self-employed and also work for another company, you still have to tell the other company that, I think in some countries, you've got to tell the company that you're also doing something else that's self-employed. And you also have to figure out what taxes you pay then, because you've got two different things going on there. You've got ashamed coming out with embarrassed, in the wrong. Love and hate is coming through. They've done something here. They're embarrassed, I think, about their behaviour, but they're too prideful to say anything. They may have been trying to F with you also, like in this realm, and it has to do with this side hustle. Something they were doing, they were trying to place the guilt or blame onto you. How? Married, in a relationship. They're in a relationship. Maybe the marriage was breaking down or something's going on here. They wanted you to notice. This person is someone from your past. This is someone that you know. Because who goes through that much effort to get your attention if they're not somebody that you have spent some sort of time with? I mean, for the small majority, you're going to have someone who is a stalker, who has never met you before, but has just decided you are the one. And that's going to be like for the 0.001%. Everyone else, this is somebody that you know. And I heard family. I heard the word family. Mirroring is coming out as well. This person may have been mirroring you. And I did get that, like, references from Sleeping. It's not Sleeping Beauty. Snow White. I keep getting like references from Snow White. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? We have Too Late coming out. Oh, they've done something too late. I think they were trying to appease some sort of energy. If we go back to the start again, there was something about the candle not burning right, or the offering not being taken. They did something too late, and it's going to leave them very sick. It may also be to do with an STD as well. Ignoring this, not actually going and, you know, figuring out what's going on. Do I need medication? I'm going to cough, excuse me. Sorry about that. Yeah, not figuring out whether or not they needed antibiotics or to take certain medication, and leaving it to the point that it's like it's feeding off their body. Okay, tell me about the Three of Stones, please. What do we need to know about the Three of Stones? One or two? One. Okay, let's have a look. You've got blocked spam calls and text. They may have blocked the people that they were conspiring with, or they may have been blocked themselves, to be quite honest. They may have actually been blocked. You got love and hate coming out again. Yeah, because this person they were fueling their spell work and everything that they were doing by hate, while you were fueling yours with love. Which is why, didn't I say love wins? Love always wins. And I'm putting this down over the Three of Swords here. Okay. There's a push-pull energy coming from whoever this is. If this is a family member, this is like a sibling, a cousin, a mum, a dad, whoever it is that you no longer speak to. If you have cut off certain people in your family to find peace, to, you know, stop them from harvesting your energy every time you're around them, whoever comes to mind, this is them. This is who it is. This is confirmation. Tell me about the Hanged Man, please. What do we need to know? No, they're not shuffling very well. It's because they're so new. They don't really have much grip. Oh, I say that and then I just threw one on the floor. One sec. Beep. So they wanted you feeling like poop. Like utter poop. It came out in reverse though. They weren't able to do this. They were not able to do this. This is someone who has got very bullyish behavior, very bullyish traits. Childhood. Why am I being told to ask you to go back to childhood? You also have my way. Selfish, stubborn, arrogant, pride and ego. So this person could have been very prideful. I did say that, didn't I? Very prideful when you knew them. Tell me about the Seven of Stones, please, to the Queen of Stones. What do we need to know about this? Please and thanking you. What do we need to know? You've got single, happy, doing you, dating, stress-free, setting goals and career focus. So this person has been playing games for years, is what I'm hearing. They've been playing games for years. And no, it's not just years. It's like decades for some people. And someone here in the collective is single, just stress-free, setting goals, career on focus, focused on career. And I have a feeling that you already know all of this. You know what this person is doing, but it's actually, what's the word? Not a test. It shows how far you have come in your healing when you know what this person's doing, when you know how much effort they're going into just to get under your skin, and they no longer do. And they just no longer do. And you're like, yeah, that's so-and-so from the family. They're always trying to get my attention. I just don't care. And you really don't have any response to thinking about them or their name, and it's not to say that what they did, especially growing up or whenever it was that they created trauma, that's not important and that I'm dismissing it, because I'm not. How you feel is valid. It's just a testament of how time can help to dilute wounds. It's not so much that time is a healer, because it's not. We heal ourselves. But it's almost like pouring more and more water into a glass filled with orange juice. And you just keep filling it bit by bit by bit by bit until you get to the point where it's nearly completely see-through and just water. And that's what I'm getting here. This person is definitely like a dog with a bone, because look, you got losing. It says losing sleep, worried, replaying events, thinking about you. This person is also very, very worried about how people are going to see them after they're gone, because all of the things that they've been hiding and the things that they've been doing are then put on display. There is somebody, this person they're married to is very distant. I do not feel like this person is with them anymore. And I don't mean like they've passed on. I mean, they don't seem to be actually with them. Who is that person? Who is that person? You've got a love child. So they've got a child together as well. They have also got a child together. Tell me about the side hustle. Thank you. Trap. Now that could be a trap house, or that could be with substances, or this could be a trap for you, or it's supposed to be a trap for you. Tell me about too late. Thank you. It says, I miss you. You have a family member here who I don't feel this is genuine. I think that they have missed being able to manipulate you or being able to set you up for something. They ran out of time. They ran out of time. And it's really strange because, like, I have estranged family members that I no longer speak to because they were no good for my mental health and for my physical health and my spiritual health, and I do not regret it in any way, shape or form. When I first became estranged, there are always going to be those questions of, did I do the right thing? And, are they going to be okay? But that's because I was very much conditioned into worrying about other people's mental health and nurturing other people and growing up way, 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 way too quickly, that it's something that I've had to slowly rewire myself and no longer ask those things. And I was going to ask you something else. I was going to say something else and I cannot remember. But they miss you and it's too late. That's what I was going to say. There have been times when I have questioned, think back, Bronwen, to a time that you actually had an enjoyable conversation or a happy conversation with certain estranged people from the family. And it came back with maybe when I was very, very, very young, like under the age of 12. And so I was able to go, okay, well, I don't need to be speaking to these people. And I don't know who needed to hear that, because I don't always open up about my private life. But Spirit wanted me to tell you that. So there must be someone here that either has gone through very similar things or needed some sort of like clarification or confirmation. So I'm hoping that it did that for you. Tell me about blocked spam calls and text. What do we need to know? Thank you. Cope, and it's in reverse. Okay, someone here may want to tell you that they're no longer addicted to something here, or they're no longer using certain substances to gain control. But I feel like this could be a manipulation tactic, because that's not something they need to tell you. Maybe that's the reason why, you know, you walked away, because this person had addictions. Tell me about love and hate. Okay, we've got two energies here. We've got a family member, and then we have a loved, not a loved one, but someone from your past that you were in love with at one point. So that could be like an ex or something. Because I am really getting, as well with this, I miss you, and cope in reverse. This person they're connected. Are they married to a family member? Oh, I just got full body chills. Okay, so somebody here, you have a family member who you're estranged from, and you have an ex that you're estranged from, and they are together, or they were together, and they had a child together. And you have under pressure, anxiety, decisions, time is running out. Time is running out here. Love-hate relationship. Oh my goodness. I told you, I love you is coming out. Oh my gosh. Wow. So you have an ex here who may be trying to get back in contact with you, and they're ashamed of what they did. Guilt, embarrassed, in the wrong, but you're happily single. Now, please know this won't be for everyone. But look, we do have spell work here as well with spell and love. Wow. That's crazy. Okay, before I go, I am going to just grab hold of the tea leaf oracle and see if there's any advice or any other information that would like to come through about this situation. Okay. Pay attention to your finances, you guys. Okay. What do we need to know? Look, we've got involvement with the law coming out. I knew there was something going on with the law. Okay, what a mess. What an absolute mess. We have love, deep affection and caring. You have rabbit, too much concern with sexual matters. Harp, great happiness. So this person wants to get in contact with you and be like, look, I no longer drink, smoke, you know, take certain substances. I'm no longer, you know, hurting myself, like self-harm or whatever it may be. I am taking care of myself now. Under pressure. Tell me about this under pressure though. Definitely got a family member here though who is under pressure because of the energies that are attached to them. You have here great good fortune in reverse. Two more please. Thank you. We have getting together with friends, and that came out in reverse. I'm going to place that one in reverse. And then you have victory in some endeavor. I'm going to leave it there. I hope that gave you the confirmation and clarity that you needed and that you already intuitively knew. If you are new to my channel and this resonated and you would like to hear more of my content and when I post, I would love, love, love for you to hit on the like, the subscribe and on the notification bell so you can see just that. If you are a returning subscriber, as always, hearts, kisses. I love you guys. Stay safe. Bye.